The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control says it's generated 2.5 billion naira from its recent clampdown on illicit drug markets in Lagos, Onitsha and Aba. Director General of the agency, Mojisola Adeyeye, disclosed this during a session with the House of Representatives Committee on Food and Drug Administration and Control. Joke Adisa has more.
The Committee on Food and Drug Administration, chaired by Benue State member Regina Akume, is investigating NAFDAC over its recent raids across drug markets nationwide. The committee says it is in receipt of petitions alleging extortion and high-handedness by the agency. The agency opens up on how its bank account with 19 billion naira meant for state projects was frozen by the Federal Ministry of Finance at the end of 2023.
We had 19 billion in our account. These are for projects. If you are building state offices, you don't give the money one time. These are for projects that were ongoing. And they closed that account at the end of 2023 without us having access to it.
NAFDAC says it realized 2.5 billion naira from the raids and that the funds were fines collected from traders found guilty of selling fake or substandard drugs during recent enforcement actions. The agency deployed over 1,300 security personnel for the raids and says it uncovered widespread violations ranging from expired and unapproved drugs to poor storage practices. The DG says all funds were paid directly into NAFDAC's official account. NAFDAC spent 159 million naira borrowed from a donor grant and 1.17 billion naira went to regulatory expenses, leaving a balance of 206 million naira. The NAFDAC DG said the enforcement drive, which lasted up to 4 weeks in some locations, uncovered serious threats to public health.
2.5 billion, those was the total from the investigative charges. For the operation in the 3 markets, 996 million naira approximately was spent.
The committee is not happy that the agency allegedly failed to acknowledge its intervention in securing funds for its operations.
We want to see how much have you put it into the bank, what were you collecting, how much went into the bank, how much have you withdrawn, what have you used the money to do. These are the things we want to know. Because if there are lapses, like when she cried and came to us that they will only have 4.something billion, we wrote that the money was paid and nobody's told us anything about it.
NAFDAC is to provide a detailed breakdown of the revenue generated from each location where fines were collected during the enforcement operations to the committee. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.